I live part-time in Melbourne, but I don't even know where the Metro Tunnel goes to or from and whether I'll ever use it. I mean, it might be a wonderful, shiny new piece of infrastructure, but what exactly does it do? I mean, it bypasses the old city loop, I understand that, but they built this massive brand new station opposite the Shrine of Remembrance. Who gets on and off trains there?
Well, there may well be people in Melbourne, but it's certainly not going to be a great benefit for regional Victoria. And the Premier has tried to spin that a number of times with both the Metro Tunnel, but also with the suburban rail loop, which is, probably a minimum $50 billion project. Even the government acknowledges it's at least $34.5 billion. These are big projects for the city that will rarely have much benefit for regional Victorians. And we're crying out for infrastructure investment, whether it's in our roads, whether it's in our hospitals. We've had train line upgrades over the last 10 years, mostly funded by the former coalition federal government, and they still haven't delivered additional services or benefits to us as yet. So these are some of the things that we're waiting to see actually benefits for us in regional Victoria, because so much of the money's just been spent in Melbourne and nothing happening beyond the tram tracks.
People with long memories like you and I, Danny, would warn the Premier, perhaps you wouldn't, but someone ought to warn her that one Jeff Kennett lost an election in Victoria when he was hugely popular, and he lost it because he ignored country people.
Yeah, and look, I was a journo like you at the time, Steve, and I remember it well, interviewing some of the candidates in places, regional seats in 1999. And absolutely, it's an issue that the government should be aware of. There's discontent in rural areas. I think there's growing discontent even in the regional cities over the lack of attention and also over the mismanagement. As I said, we're heading for $29 million a day in interest payments under this government. And imagine what that can do for schools, for hospitals, for roads, for investment in police. Crime is just such a massive issue, not just restricted to machete attacks and home invasions in Melbourne. These things are happening in regional towns in my electorate as well. And that's a real issue that we could be addressing if we weren't spending so much money on Labor's interest bill.
100%. Danny, good to catch up with you. Have a good weekend. Thanks for joining us.